Phil, a 3-2 win against Blyth Spartans, and we progressed in the FA Cup. Sum up that one for us.
Yeah, delighted with the first half. Thought we played well, we looked dangerous, got decent control, more or less what we set out to do. The second half, like we've done against other teams, we expected us to kick on. But credit to them, they came back with quick fire goals, and I felt it took us too long to reset as a team in that second period. And we've had many times where you get setbacks in games and people make mistakes, but you just take a deep breath and get the quality in our play back. And I didn't think we did that quick enough tonight. But equally, as we've seen in the competition so far, with teams playing with nothing to lose and playing like the Notts County game and other games, it can be difficult. And credit to them, but we needed to show a bit more composure in certain situations to kill the game off. And I felt if we'd done that, we'd have gone and scored a fourth and made it a more comfortable night.
I suppose it was almost a little bit, you alluded to it there, tale of two halves in some way, but almost summed up what was a great cup tie across the two games. Yeah,
they've given a fantastic account themselves, Blyth, and got to take a lot of credit because we knew they had some good technical players. I think they showed that tonight. They were dangerous. Certainly in the second period when they went forward, but equally, I felt we could cut them open in that like we did in the first 45 minutes, and we scored some excellent goals. But yeah, obviously we're frustrated we didn't push on and go and kill the game off. But that's cup football, isn't it? It's a FA Cup. It's we've seen it many times in the past. But we've got to look at ourselves, about that reset word, which we speak a lot about in the dressing room. We've had a lot of big atmospheres here and tension in the air in games, and when something goes against us or you give the ball away, you've just got to get going again. And we didn't get the rhythm back in our game in the second period, and that's disappointing. But listen, we're in the hat. Well, we're through into the next round, and that was the aim of the night.
We did cut them open in the first half with some really clinical football at times and got the game started with a great goal by Ollie Palmer.
Yeah, I thought that was a fantastic run by Paul and a great cross and a fantastic finish by Ollie, and those two looked really dangerous in that first period. So yeah, there's some very good aspects of the play, and like I said, more or less we set out to do what the plan was for areas we felt we could hurt Blyth, and we did that, and we looked as though we could get more goals in that first period. But listen, that they came out, and the goal, the first one gave them a lift, the second one, any tired legs, which they might have been there, just suddenly went, and they believed they could get back in it. So yeah, pleased to be through. It was harder than it should have been, but these games have a habit of being like that.
I suppose it is a good test to have a game like that almost in the FA Cup, because as you mentioned it there, this competition throws those sorts of moments up more than any other.
Yeah, been in many cup ties as a player and a manager, been on both sides of it. And when you get teams who are that underdog mentality with nothing to lose, that's what can happen. So yeah, like I said, credit to them. We're just pleased to get through.
And a debut for Jordan Tunnicliffe today as well.
Yeah, Jordan, I thought did well. Jordan is a solid defender, enjoys the art of defending. We played him on the right in the first half, and obviously Ben's had a problem with his shoulder, so we had to change it slightly, and we put him in the centre. But I thought, in the main, considering it was his first game, he put in a very solid performance.
And now on to Boreham Wood away on Saturday as well.
Yeah, that's right. We just now have a good look at the lads over the next couple of days. We've got a lot of games coming up, but I think we've got to embrace that. We've got the squad ready to deal with that, and we'll look and see whether we're going to freshen the team up again going into the weekend.
Nice one. Cheers, Phil. Congratulations.